24, time to show 'em what that, cut the check, bye, 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 foreign trips, bye, 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 OG, lie detective, don't lie, 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 cut the check, bye, 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 foreign trips, bye, 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 OG, lie detective, don't lie, lie, lie.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down for me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down for me. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work. See word.
The Celtics begin the game with the basketball. To Leonard. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Driving right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Adetokunbo. Not today.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Adetokunbo. Short jumper stays out. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Maybe a message was being...
To Ball. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Gets it in the right corner. Great freak for two. Deep two there. Won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Adetokunbo. And he hits.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
Bulls with the rock. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lets it fly from long range and knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Adetokunbo. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Boston controls the tap. Goes to the left side. Here's Leonard for two. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
To Markkanen, going to launch, beyond the arc. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
For three. Oh, he hits the three. Boston with the basketball. Ball into the front court. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Here's a chance from long range. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Beyond the arc for three. He made his first effort, but not that time. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7. Because either they're posterizing you, or that attempt can still be a poster.
That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Ball. Lonzo Ball. Missed his first. That one goes.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
From long range, that's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Not that time. Fires the three, shakes free, and hits.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that end.
4-3, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Has a look. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
And he hits.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle, oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
To Davis. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
And Kawhi Leonard, good on the quick release there.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
And throws it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Giannis with it up top. Down 4. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And a throwdown. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Lets it fly from long range, and it's good.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Leonard. Stuffs knocks it down with authority.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To ball. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Anthony Davis able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swing.
Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Chicago with the possession. Knocked loose. Adetokunbo. And he hits. Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. The mayor of Ames making moves. Fred Hoiberg with some changes. Celtics have it. Leonard. And the finish at the rim. Ball. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Trying to cash in. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
It's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot in.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His team up by 7. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Adetokunbo. Giannis! Adetokunbo. Kumbo, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Walker. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
James to Embiid. Going to launch beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And scores. Strong take.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it. For three, man, that was a tough shot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To ball. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Curry. Has a chance. Steph Curry. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Ball, deep left corner to Ball. Here's a chance from long range. Boston secures the rebound. LeBron James with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
LeBron into the front court. Trailing by 4. To Young. James. Fires the 3. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Beyond the arc for 3. Smothering D. To Curry. From long range. His first effort off the mark. Scores from the post.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Celtics have it. Fires the 3. Not getting the bounce. Kawhi Leonard looking good. 4 for 5.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Ball with it up top. Down by 1. 4-3. Well, he missed his first 3 shots, but he gets that one to go down, and it's a 3.
Well, when you fall down, you always get back up. That's the mindset of good shooters.
Kawhi Leonard against Porter. Well, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Thaddeus Young sends it away. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Leonard. Adetokunbo. Trying to cash in. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
2 for 2 on that trip. To Davis. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Ball. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Curry. No good. Ball. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. He'll put it up. At the buzzer. It's good to beat the buzzer. He got it off just in time. So count the back. On to the second quarter. Jay, I don't know if we're going to see quite that level of offensive production that we saw to start this one.
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
To Walker. Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Porter, Otto Porter. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stuck towards the driver, that means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Whoa!
Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Paul George to Kemba Walker. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Cashes in for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And the basket good at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Paul George. He's 2 for 2 now.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
No good. To Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Davis there to grab the rebound. To Young. Paul George snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Ball. Young. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it. To Walker. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
I got him. You gotta get up on that.
For 3. Can't get the bounce. To George. Paul George. 3 for 3 in this first half. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George up against Porter. Here's a chance from long range, and Otto Porter so smooth. Catch and shoot, buries the 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency, Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Anthony Davis tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
To Thompson. And the rebound gathered in by Davis. Across the timeline comes James. Up by 6. Porter had made his first couple, but he misses there. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Fires the three. Not going down here. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Beyond the arc for 3. The rebound cleared by the Bulls. From long range. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Fires the 3, drills the 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
George. Bulls come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Porter cleans it up, slams it home on the putback.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Anthony Davis, guarded by Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Celtics have it. To Thompson. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too wet.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
We used to hear that saying all the time, a 2 is a 2, keep it moving. No, a 2 isn't a 2. It can be a dagger sometimes when a defense has mental lapse like that. He deflates the energy of the D by making easy lays.
Fred Hoiberg making some changes to his lineup. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
And finishes strong. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
George lets it fly off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Anthony Davis lets it go. Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6.
The versatility of Anthony Davis makes him one of the most special players in the league today. He can score on you with his back to the basket, but if you also leave him open on the perimeter, he's going to knock that down with ease.
Chicago basketball.